Okay, hey there, Scorpio. How are you tonight? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for June 6th, 7th, and 8th. Yeah, there should be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll do it like we always do. I'll call out all 12 signs. When I call out a sign, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're talking about. We will pull 2 cards for each. This is to give you some kind of an overview as to the current dynamic between you and the person who came to your mind when I called it out, okay? At the bottom, we'll pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This will give you some sort of insight as to what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend, hopefully to make it easier for you to navigate your weekend. That's the hope, okay? Oh, wait, I don't go that way. Go that way and then that way. Now I got it, okay. All right, you guys, this one's for my, I did it again, oops, for my Scorpios. All right, here we go. If you're a Scorpio currently dealing with an Aries, I've got the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, this looks quite promising, doesn't it? So this Aries is definitely seeing you as the road to their Ten of Pentacles, or at least somebody who could help them get to their Ten of Pentacles. This holds a lot of potential, it looks like. There you go. They are viewing you in your masculine. Well, there you go. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Taurus, I have the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So this Taurus is viewing you as well in your masculine. They're seeing you in boss energy for sure. But they're also viewing you as somebody who, with the High Priestess, somebody who has a lot of secrets. Possibly the relationship y'all are in is secret, maybe. If not those two, then it could just be that they are seeing you as somebody who's definitely mysterious and they can't quite figure you out. But there you go. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a, where am I at? Gemini. I've got the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. So the Gemini is viewing you as somebody who is at a crossroads and needs to make a decision. They're also viewing you as somebody who's very heartbroken right now. I don't think that your heartbreak is because of something the Gemini did. However, somehow the Gemini could be attached, I guess. I'm not sure. You're definitely making this decision, though, from a place of heartbreak. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Cancer, I have the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody where there's no shortage of passion in the dynamic between the 2 of you. 8 of Pentacles, they're saying they're totally invested. So there you go. This one shows promise as well. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Leo, I've got the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This Leo is viewing you as somebody who they desperately want a new opportunity with. But with the 4 of Pentacles here, there is something that you're holding on to from the past that is not allowing that to happen. I think this Leo is coming at you more from a financial standpoint right now, or a business standpoint. But make no mistake, what they want is romantic, for sure. Okay, if you are a Scorpio dealing with a Virgo, I have the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. This Virgo is viewing you as their wish fulfillment, and they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as that big picture person, the person who is abundant, the person who's nurturing, you know. You're like the mini Empress here, so you are everything. Definitely their wish fulfillment. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Libra, I have the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So at one time, this Libra viewed you as the road to their 10 of Cups, I mean emotional fulfillment. At this point, it looks like something has definitely transpired in a negative way, because right now it's looking like this dynamic has turned into the 5 of Cups. So now we are looking at it as a sense of loss and regret. If you are a Scorpio dealing with another Scorpio, or possibly trying to send yourself a message, I have the Page of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So you're telling yourself not to settle for less. You have options. You know, you can get what you want out of life. Don't settle. That's what you're saying. Okay? If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Sagittarius, I have Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. So the Sagittarius is definitely viewing you as somebody who makes them very happy. But for some reason, they're saying that you're not making the moves that they want, or at least not fast enough. You're stalling, is what they're saying. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Capricorn, I have the King of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So Here again, you're being viewed in your masculine here. Male or female doesn't make any difference. It's an energy, but they do see you in your masculine. You're somebody who has the ability to control all the emotions in the dynamic between the two of you. If you want to, it's like, if you want to, it's emotional bliss or it's emotional chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's totally up to you. There's some kind of communication coming in fast from this Capricorn. I get the feeling that things have been fairly stagnant and they're ready to pick up the pace. That's what I think. If you are a Scorpio dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Fool and the Strength card. Here we go. This Aquarius is looking at you as somebody who they would love to have you take a leap of faith towards them. With the Strength card, they believe that you make them stronger when you're in their presence. Okay? If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Pisces, I have the Temperance card and Judgment. This Pisces is calling judgment on you, or they're viewing you as somebody who's calling judgment on them. This feels like a situationship that didn't get enough traction, and so now somebody's mad. That's how I feel about that one. That's just how it feels. Okay, so on we go. Now we are up to Friday. I've got the Two of Swords and the King of Swords. You're being viewed in your masculine again here with the decision you need to make. You're trying to make it from 100% logical or analytical standpoint. You're not trying to make it from an emotional one. Saturday, I've got the Five of Swords and the Hanged One. So you're feeling quite stuck on Saturday, trying to find a new perspective. There's some kind of a conflict here. It feels like one that's been long-standing. So this is a conflict you've been in for a long time. You're looking for a new perspective to try to end it, but you can't seem to come up with one. Not yet, anyways. Sunday, I have the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Something from your past makes you feel incredibly imbalanced. Every time you manage to find balance for a second, there's like some memory or something comes back from your past and just sends the whole thing upside down, right? That's how it feels. It's something that needs to be healed and it's not healed yet, but things take time, so I wouldn't be too hard on yourself over that. All in all, this looks like a pretty normal Scorpio read here. You know, you're a hot property Scorpio. That's what it is. Very popular. Okay. There you go. So you have more than enough options to pick from. I don't know exactly what's happening down here with this situation. These two cards are both talking about something that's from deep in your past. They are. This conflict's from your past that you can't seem to find a resolution to. And this Two of Pentacles is something that pops up every time you start to get yourself, when you start to get your footing, something pops up from your past. Some kind of hurt that really sends you spinning and spiraling again. That's what I got for this week, okay? All right, I will be back on Sunday with the weekly readings. I'm here every morning with these daily energy check-ins. If you want to check those out, they're kind of fun. And that's it. No matter what the cards say, you go out and make it the best possible weekend you can, right? That's the best way to look at it, all right? All right, Scorpio, I'm going to call it at that. Y'all have a great day. Take care. Thank you. Okay, I won't go. What the